The big pullout of silver, it started. People are feeling frustrated. Silver is not moving the way it should be moving. And today, we have the Fed finally cutting rates. So why are people pulling out? Why are they dumping their silver? In this video, I'm going to show you why people are doing this. First, hit subscribe. This is so important to get this information out there. Hit that like button. Silver price has been stagnant for a long time, and we're all trying to figure out what is going on with it. This information is really pressing, and it is really important. Yes, we're very excited. Look, this is 18 minutes ago. All of these releases that the Fed finally cut rates, half a percentage point. We've been waiting for this. And you would think that this would cause silver stackers to feel more confident, but what's happening is they're just losing confidence, and that confidence has been chipped away ever since May, when we shot up to around $35 and then dipped back down. Stackers have been waiting patiently, and gold hitting its all-time high has initially caused some excitement for silver, but silver is not pulling up. It's not getting that upward momentum that we expect. So stackers are pulling out. And people, I talk to my local coin shops here where I live. There's several coin shops, several bullion dealers, and they're saying the same thing. A lot of selling. People are selling their silver to the bullion dealers. They're cashing. They're getting cash for their silver. They're giving up, really. It's this confidence that we're losing. Look at this. This is on your screen. This says FX Empire. Silver price forecast. Silver continues to see ceiling above right here. This is an article that just came out. Silver continues to see ceiling. So we're wondering what's going on. And as we see the effects of interest rates being cut, we're going to see two things change. First, other countries are going to jump on board and start cutting. And developing countries are going to be watching because they're hoping that the dollar will be impacted. But history shows that the dollar is not terribly impacted by an initial cut. The other thing that happens is people are going to start shifting their funds around. And in a minute, I'm going to show you how that impacts silver, because if the Fed continues to cut rates, and if everything plays out, we see confidence in the economy like we want to, what we're really trying to avoid, of course, is a recession, unless you're a silver stacker. Because that's the dichotomy we have. We have, look, this right here, this says, this FX Street, it says, silver price forecast, silver retreats further from 1 month top. I mean, this is what we've been going through. And if we see this, if we truly do end up seeing a recession, then silver will finally get the upward momentum, because it always does. When recession really hits, then silver responds because people look for that safe store of wealth. That's what they're looking for. So as we watch closely at these numbers, and we really struggle through this dichotomy as silver stackers, we don't want to hope for a recession. Nobody wants that. But often that's when we look at the price of silver, that's when we see the biggest bump in silver price. We see it come during a recession. And you add that to the industrial use that we're seeing for silver. This is unprecedented. And this is why silver stackers are frustrated. We've never had such a strong industrial demand for silver. Solar, chips, EVs, everything requires silver. So this is the combination we've been waiting for. And we should see silver price go up, but we're not seeing it go up. And it makes sense. I mean, it makes sense that silver stackers are frustrated. Look right here. The ceiling is above. We continue to see that ceiling, and it is just, we can't break through that ceiling. Gold is at an all-time high. Everybody is frustrated watching gold. $2,600 for gold. $2,600. I mean, we're going to be this time next month, next 2 months, we're going to be solidly in the $2,600 window, looking at $2,700. That's where gold is going. Where is silver? Because I'm not alone. I'm not alone in feeling this. I've been stacking silver for years, and those of you who are like me, you've been stacking for years, we follow the pattern of silver, and of course we lose confidence at times, but we know that the long haul pays off, and we're seeing gold at that all-time high, and silver is just stagnant, hovering between $28 and $30. So what, lately almost we touched $31, and we're supposed to be excited about that? Come on. That people don't feel excitement over these little tiny jumps. So yes, this is why we see people pulling out. And we're going to see the Fed cut rates. We're going to hope, really, cross our fingers and hope that people who presently have money in silver don't pull out those funds and go into real estate, because the mortgage rates are going to keep coming down. Presently, they're around around 6%. I mean, it's really dropped. It's hovering around 6%. So, and that's going to drop even more now that these rates come down. So that's enticing. Those are that's your choices for a hard asset, real estate or precious metals. So real estate, if that's your option, and you're seeing silver just stagnant, not moving, I can't blame people for pulling out. I can't blame them. I've been in this for the long haul. I continue to be in this for the long haul, but that's what we're seeing. That's what I see on my local level. And that's that. As long as silver is stagnant, and just as this article shows, seeing that ceiling above and not moving, this is where we're going to be at. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It's so important to get this information out there, and I'll see you guys on the next one.